What's up, everyone? It's your girl Riley, back finally with another video. As you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to give you guys an update as to what's been going on in my life. There's been a lot going on since the last time we talked, and also I haven't talked to you guys since my big comeback concert. Um, so much has been going on. But before we get into that, make sure you subscribe and click the notification button so that you can be updated whenever I have a new video. And yeah, that being said, let's get into the video or into the discussion. It's basically like life updates, things that's been going on in my life, because I promised you guys that I would not be away from you too long again, but things happen, life happens, and I've not had a lot of time to film for YouTube, but I've learned that I gotta make time. Funny thing is I've been documenting everything, so you guys are gonna get it eventually. It's just you're not getting it in real time, and I know sometimes you guys want things in real time, but it doesn't always happen that way. So yeah, I mentioned my comeback concert. That was a really big thing for me because you guys know since the pandemic I had not performed. It was 20 months that I had not performed on stage, and it was really interesting because I put myself through a lot for this show. I made sure that my body was back in shape. I made sure that my mind was back in shape because it's a lot being on stage. My show is an hour and 47 minutes. I'm on stage for a very long time, and I'm the only one that's on stage that long. So it's a lot. And 33 songs and so much moving, so many moving parts and so much going on, and it is my show, so I am the boss of everything that's going on, and I have to make sure that every single moving part, I know every single cue, I know every single thing that's supposed to go on. But it's a lot, and I was craving the stage so much, and you guys know I announced it here on YouTube, on social media, and I just was extremely excited about it. And it was supposed to be on December 14th. Well, um, something happened. I can't exactly say what it was. It was no fault of mine, but something happened with the venue, and they had to postpone the show a month. And we didn't find out until the day before the show. So here I am preparing to like put the finishing touches on the show and go to my last rehearsal. And I got a call from my manager, and that was probably the most devastating call I have ever gotten. Honestly, it's the most devastating call I've ever gotten, for sure. I cried like a baby. I screamed, and I had people in town. I was so it was tough, and I'm probably going to do a separate video where I talk about the show in depth and show you behind the scenes of the show, because it's a lot. It's a lot. But needless to say, the show was postponed a month later, and I had another month to change anything that I wanted to change, and I did change a couple things. And people were saying to me like, "Oh, you have time to change and just make it even more perfect." I'm like, "It was perfect." It was perfect. But yeah, so we did the show on. It was postponed to January 13th, so a whole month later. In the meantime, I got a call. It's like when one door closes, another one opens, and I got a call that, well, my management did, that George Floyd's daughter wanted me. Well, not her daughter, but her, I guess her mom, whatever. They were planning. Whoever was planning this party wanted me to perform at her birthday party. So I did. I went and performed at Gianna's birthday, and it was so much fun. Houston, Texas. It was a big mansion that they had the party at, and it was so opulent and so well thought out, and so many things going on. They had an ice skating rink. It was really cool. So that was fun. I did that on December 19th. After being devastated, went straight and performed that. And it was really cool. And then I came back and um, started eating a lot. And I gained a significant amount of weight because I just thought, well, I had put myself through so much not performing. And I was like, well, screw it. Well, I put myself through so much, um, and didn't end up performing for the show. And I was just sort of like, look, I've been watching what I eat. I've been working out like crazy. And I decided I was just going to be like, whatever. And I knew I had a month to the show. Um, and I started eating like crazy. And then on Christmas Day, I got diagnosed with C19. What in the world? And it was crazy. I felt like I was going to die. And it was hard and it was bad. And while everyone was celebrating Christmas, which I don't really celebrate Christmas anyway, but while everybody was celebrating Christmas and then into New Year's, I was laying on my sofa watching TV and feeling like exhausted, and just my body was just breaking down. It was scary. It was hard. But I got through it. And then on January 13th, did the show. It was fantastic. So much fun. And, that was, it just felt like a full circle moment. I got on stage and I cried. Um, I cried at the end of the show. Like I said, I'll do an in-depth video about the show, and just um, really just get into the whole details of the show, because a lot happened on the show, during the show, before the show, after the show, all those things. So you guys will be interested in hearing that, I'm sure. So I'll get into that. And then in February, the premiere of Bel Air happened on HBO Max. Not HBO Max. Lord, Peacock. And sorry about that. And I had not told anyone, but back in October, I made a dress for the show, for the character Hillary on the show. And I finally got to see the dress on her in motion, because they had sent me pictures. But she's on episode 5. She wears my dress to her going away dinner party. It was fantastic. The show is doing really well. So hopefully in the next season, when they come back for another season, I can work with them again. But it was so much fun creating that custom made dress for her. If you guys recall, I had made the same dress for Ashley Darby. And that dress got a lot of attention, a lot of press. And then I got the call that Ashley wore it on the reel. But then I got the call from the team at Bel Air, and they wanted the dress. So I made the dress again, which everything I make is one of a kind at Knoxx Couture. But I made it again in a different color and leather, and made it in 7 hours and overnighted it to them. It was pretty cool. It was pretty fast, pretty fun, and a little nerve-wracking, but it was really nice to see it on the show. So that was really cool. Yeah, and so then you guys may have probably heard that my best friend Monique Samuels is back on TV, back on reality TV. She is going to be on a new series that is Love and Marriage DC. You guys might be familiar with Love and Marriage Huntsville, but Love and Marriage DC. And she said to me before she started filming, listen, I'm going to wear pretty much your clothes the whole time. So, you know, I want to be wearing Knoxx Couture. And I was just like, bet, let's do it. And so I've been really busy making custom things for her. And you guys will see that on the new show. You might have seen some things on my social media or on her social media. But yeah, it's been really cool. And it's been good because it challenges me in a good way, because I have to make her, different things for her. And she has a specific style, and then also kind of like pushing the limits of her style and melding my design sensibility and style and taste with it. It's been a collaborative effort. It's been fun. We'll probably do a video and talk about each look once the season airs, and it airs on May 15th. I think. If not, I'll put it up on the screen right now. But it's going to be cool, and you may even see me on the show. But it's been really good making all these things for her, and so that's why I've been gone. I've been around on social media and stuff, but just here from YouTube, I haven't really been here to talk to you guys and show you content. And I will show you behind the scenes of me making stuff, but obviously I can't show you the behind the scenes until it actually airs and you guys see it. I can't give away the looks just yet, but you will definitely get to see it and see the behind the scenes because I've been filming all of it. That's been fun. I have another dress that's going to be seen on the OWN network also. I don't know if I can say yet. I mean, it's not a secret. I can't show you just yet because it hasn't aired, and I don't think there's been anything on social media. But on the Ready for Love, on Dakia Lambert, I did her dress for her reunion, and yeah, that's all I can really say until the pictures come out, and I can't really show you anything just yet. But it was fun working with her. I've been working on a lot of things. I got a lot of things in the works and a lot of things I really can't talk about. But I talked about my weight loss journey. That's been a struggle for me. I gain weight very easily. I also lose weight very easily. So that's the silver lining in all of it. I know what I have to do in order to gain weight, lose weight. I know exactly what to do. While I hadn't gained a significant amount of weight. It's been more like 15 pounds. You guys are probably familiar that last year, right before my birthday, I had gained, well, during the pandemic, I had gained 25 pounds, lost at 25, and on my birthday, I had the best body of my entire life. Well, I don't have that body anymore. But we're getting close to my birthday again, and I'm working really hard. I took 3 months off in the gym just because I wasn't motivated, and sometimes that's just life. And also because I was working so hard on other things, and I really didn't have I didn't make the time. Can't say I didn't have the time because I really don't have the time now. I make the time now to go to the gym. I'm back in the gym now. It's been about 3 weeks back in the gym. It's been fantastic. I'm looking forward to losing the weight, especially in my face. That's the problematic part for me. It goes in my boobs and my ass, but it also goes in my face, and that's the part that I hate the most. So, anyway, I'm back working on that, and it's gonna be good. I may touch on it. I may show you guys some workouts or something. Film some of that for YouTube, but yeah, it's been it's been fun eating whatever I want and eating all the candy that I want. But I've given up candy again, and yeah, so no more candy. You guys might know that if you know me well, candy is my vice, and so I have given it up. I don't even walk on that aisle in the grocery store anymore. I don't want to be tempted at all. But I have had great self control, so that's good. The other thing is just eating healthy and back to just cooking my meals. And you guys see that on social media a lot. You see me eating a lot of salads, but I eat a lot of green stuff. I eat plant based, as a lot of you may know. For the most part, plant based, pescatarian. But yeah, so that's going to be great. My birthday's coming up April 24th. And I'm not doing anything super huge for it. It'll be very private and very, small and low key. But just like on my birthday, I like to have the best body. So the best body I can have. Now that the weather has changed, I'm back into doing my walks around my neighborhood. You guys know that's one of my favorite things that I developed during the pandemic. Started walking and just being nosy and see what all my neighbors are doing in their mansions and all that stuff. And just to see, like what everybody's, doing, but also it just feeds my soul for me. I love being around architecture and design and art, and I feel like nature is art also. And just breathing in the fresh air and just when it's nice. And you guys know 68 with a breeze is my favorite weather. 68, that specific weather, 68 with a breeze. And it's that weather today. So I'm going to go out and go for a walk. So yeah, the crazy thing is with the whole weight thing is I'm not fat by any stretch of the imagination. And there's nothing wrong with being thick and fat and whatever, however you want to be. And I'm all about body positivity. But I did post some pictures on my social media of me now, and quite thicker than most people are used to seeing me. And while I got a lot of praise for it and a lot of people just being super supportive, I got a lot of DMs and comments, well, mostly DMs from people saying, hey, you gonna get back in the gym? Or, hey, do you need a trainer? I'm a trainer and all that stuff. And I was just kind of like, this sucks. Like I'm like, do I look that big? Like I had to check myself for a second because I really felt like, wow, do I look this big? And it's crazy because there were people that thought it was really sexy. A lot of women that were like, oh, we like thick Riley. This is really cool and all this stuff. I guess people just aren't used to seeing me that thick because I don't usually let it show. But I did. I was like, screw it. I got thighs and ass and, no abs right now. Let it show. You know, and I will do another photo shoot, and I will be super fit. My body, like I'm body positive now, and body positive then. But when I'm thin, it's fine. I don't. It's not a big deal. But people made it a big deal secretly. I didn't say anything about it. I didn't clap back at anybody. I don't do that. That's not my life. That's not my ministry. I don't care to do that. So, yeah. Um, but a couple weeks ago, a very dear friend of mine, who you guys all know, Tracy Braxton, who is a reality star and singer, actress, and sister, one of the Braxton sisters, sister of Tony Braxton and Tamar Braxton, Trina and Tawanda, passed away. And that's also been hard for me because I don't know if you guys know, I have talked about it before. I don't know if I talked about it here on YouTube, but she and I have both talked about it publicly. But she plays my mom in a movie that I have coming out later this year. And while Tracy and I have known each other for quite some time, just because we both live in the DMV, and we've seen each other at events, and we've been on shows together, and separately, and I'd see her in the green room of certain things that we were doing, and just at parties, and just in passing. We've met several times. We've been on, I think the first time we met was on a fashion show. I was performing, she was hosting. It was Harvey Star Washington's fashion show. Um, and she's just, we've known each other for a while, a long time. And then when I started filming the movie Shaw, we needed someone to play my mom. And we called upon Tracy, and Tracy played my mom and did an amazing job. And we got close on the set. We drove to Philly together. We were staying in the same hotels together. So I'd be in her room hanging out while she was filming some stuff. And then on set, she was just making me laugh in scenes where we were supposed to be completely like miserable in the scene and really sad. And she's making me laugh in between takes. And it was really hard. She passed away of cancer, and after battling for a while and fighting for a while. But Tracy, instead of focusing on how she passed away, I just think about how much fun she was. Anybody that you got, like if you ever met her, and a lot of you have, and a lot of you have seen her on her reality show, so much fun, so much energy, hilarious. You guys think Tamar is hilarious? Hilarious. Tracy literally was just the funniest person, and probably one of the funniest people I know, and just crazy and just full of life, which is why it's so hard to believe that she's gone. And my heart just dropped when I found out. And I found out just like moments after it was announced, and I still can't believe it. It's very hard for me. I love Tracy so much, and she was not old enough to play my mother, but I played younger in the movie, so it kind of worked out. But we just had so much fun, and you guys see here in the clips that it just was. I'm going to miss her so much, and I just can't imagine that I'm going to go watch this movie at the premiere, and she's not going to be there to watch it with me. And I don't want to cry again, but I want to miss her. And my heart goes out to her husband, Sarat, and her son, because she loved them so much, and they loved her, and her grandchildren, who will grow up and not know how incredible their grandmother was, and her sisters. So it's crazy because I can't listen to a Tony Braxton song, a Tamar Braxton song, any of the Braxtons, even her music. A song comes on, I think of Tracy, and I think that's the beauty of it, is that she will never be forgotten, because I'll think of her constantly. And we had a special love for the Doritos, flaming hot Doritos Limon. So every single time I see those or eat those, I will think of Tracy. I love you, Tracy. And yeah. So that's what's been going on in my life. I will try to keep you guys a little more informed. I don't want to make any promises because every time I say I will be back and be super consistent with content, then I go away for like months. So I don't want to do that. But I love you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys for taking an interest in my life and being fans of my life and friends and all of that. And like I said, make sure that you subscribe, watch some more videos, and I will be back soon. I promise I won't leave you for too long. I promise I won't. But I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.